The headline tonight: USMNT vs Turkey, a World Cup group finale that's about as pressure-free as it gets for the United States. Here's the setup. The U.S. men's national team heads into Thursday's match at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood already knowing they've won Group D. Back-to-back victories over Paraguay and Australia have locked up first place, so no matter what happens against Turkey, the Americans are moving on. They'll head to Santa Clara for the round of 32, where they'll almost certainly face Bosnia and Herzegovina. So what's actually at stake? For the US, it's the chance to become the first American side to earn 9 points in a World Cup group stage, a perfect record that would carry real momentum into the knockout rounds. Everyone connected to the team has been saying the right things about finishing strong, and manager Mauricio Pochettino has a different kind of problem on his hands, deciding how much to rotate. That rotation is the big story going into this one. Christian Pulisic, the team's star attacker, missed the Australia game with a calf injury but trained with the squad on Wednesday, so he could be available. How many minutes he sees, if any, is an open question. Players like Tim Weah, Gio Reyna, Brendan Aronson, Alejandro Zendejas, Ricardo Pepi, and Haji Wright are all in line for more significant roles, and these are players who've been waiting and hungry for exactly this kind of opportunity. Even a fully rotated American lineup, by most assessments, should be more than capable. The team also has to think about yellow cards. Tyler Adams, Chris Richards, Folarin Balogun, and Anthony Robinson are all one booking away from a suspension that would cost them a round of 32 appearance, so expect Pochettino to be cautious with that group. On the other side of the pitch, the story is much darker. Turkey entered this tournament viewed as a genuine threat to top the group. That reputation has collapsed. Back-to-back defeats, including a 1-0 loss to Paraguay, have sent them home regardless of Thursday's result. Even more striking, Turkey has taken 62 shots in this World Cup and scored 0 goals. 0. The criticism back home has been fierce, and manager Vincenzo Montella is under real pressure. A win or draw against the US won't change Turkey's exit, but it could at least send them home with something to show for the trip. The Athletics writers are split on the outcome. Paul Tenorio and Henry Bushnell both see a 2-2 draw, arguing Turkey plays with a point-to-prove intensity while the rotated Americans drop a step. Tom Bogert disagrees, he's calling a 2-0 US win, saying Turkey has been overrated all tournament. And Asli Petit makes the case for a Turkish victory, 1-2, if manager Montella finally turns to the lineup fans have been calling for. The odds put a US win at roughly even money, implying about a 50% chance. A Turkish win sits around plus 250, a draw at plus 300. The sportsbooks note that American bettors tend to back their own team, so the US line may be slightly deflated from fair value. Kickoff is 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, with Algerian referee Mustafa Gorbel, a veteran of 2 World Cups and 4 Africa Cup of Nations, officiating. Whether it's a comfortable American victory or a final group stage twist, Thursday night closes the chapter on group play for the host nation, and the real tournament begins.